Hello, Taurus. I am here to give you your Holidaze read. And I'm really excited to dive into this one for you all. I already had messages coming in for you just on the way here. There's something happening with time with you all. I was approaching the crosswalk, and just as I got to the crosswalk, and I was about to get to the point when I was going to be able to cross, I heard this, phrase run through my head, and it said, just as you're ready to go, they put on the brakes. And it was interesting because the light instantly changed in that moment, and I wasn't able to cross, and I had to wait, I feel like you're dealing with some kind of dynamic like that in your life right now, where you're wanting to move forward, but life is putting on the brakes. And really, this is not like any kind of punishment, although I have a feeling like there's this feeling that you have like this isn't fair, and I think that what you don't understand is that life's trying to bring certain things in alignment for you, and the timing needs to be just so. There's some peace coming in about timing. And even that song, Time After Time, Cyndi Lauper came through. So I suggest you listen to that song. I think it really has a message for you and speaks to where you're at right now on your path. But I want you to, try to stay positive, okay? Because these times, though they feel frustrating, you feel like you're in a holding pattern. The reason why you're being held back is there's things that you're meant to hold space for, things that you need to integrate, things that you have not allowed yourself to fully feel and experience and, really clear out of your mind, body, spirit, okay? This is not just like energetic cleansing. It's not just releasing, your old perceptions of situations, the stories you've been telling yourself about situations, but it's also like actually getting it physically out of your body, moving it out of your tissues. Like, this is coming in really strong. And you need this space. You need this space to heal and integrate and deal with some very real situations that are before you right now, that maybe you might not have been considering your haste, your desire to move forward and really get things going so quickly, how much that might have to do with wanting to distract yourself, because what's coming up for you is pretty heavy, it's intense, it's a lot to take in. So do keep this in mind, all right? Those were just like some initial messages that came in. I'm sure more is going to funnel through. I feel like the Taurus collective is really wanting to communicate today, so I'm here to allow the messages to come in from Spirit for you all. I did call in Archangel Michael for all of you, just to hold love and protection around all of you. I feel like you're needing that strength right now, just to find a sense of peace. Like, I feel like there's this real need for you to let down your guard, and be able to soften. But in order for you to kind of go to that place, you need to feel like you're being held. So I called in Archangel Michael for you all because, his energy is just, it's very stable, it's very solid, and very loving at the same time. Fierce and loving, it's like mama bear energy, taken to the nth degree, all right? So I hope that gives you all some feeling of really being held and just having that space around you. This reading is for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Anywhere where you have strong placements in your chart for the sign of Taurus, you may find resonance with the messages that come through here. If you all like this content, what I'm sharing here with these readings, please give me a like, help a broad out, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm going to be super active on this channel leading into 2022. So, you know, I really would love to build the channel up and be able to offer you all, you know, readings and live events and things that I also hope can kind of like uplift people and give them support during, you know, challenging times. We're all kind of going through challenging times. So let's lift each other up. And I think that that's, you know, also kind of like a message that's coming through for Taurus right now is just remember your community and remember that, you know, those in your community are also going through challenges too. They're also struggling. Everybody's having a hard time right now, you know, just adjusting to really what is like an upgrade for everybody. Okay, that's kind of what's happening. It's coming in under the guise of, you know, this situation we've been dealing with, you know, this global issue, and all the you know, lockdowns and, you know, people, you know, not being able to connect with their loved ones like they normally are able to, and also a lot of opposing opinions and people seeing things different ways and not being able to come into agreement. And this is the collective energy that is swirling about in the atmosphere right now as a whole. Okay, and so, you know, Taurus, it's important to really remember that you know, a lot of what you feel, a lot of what you run through your body is also, you know, energy you're picking up from the collective. And to make sure that you are really finding strength in your element, you know, your earth element, to get your feet on the ground, to get stabilized, to really work your root, okay? Like really work on your grounding cord and healing, you know, that root chakra, you know, surrounding yourself with the color red, you know, and working with just, you know, giving attention to your foundation, you know, making sure you're spending some time with nature, you know, go hug a tree, you know, go hug it out with a tree, give your sorrows to a tree, bundle them up and send it down the roots of that tree down to the core of the earth, and let that energy be transmuted. Ask that it be composted and sent to you as renewable energy that will support you on the path forward, that it will give you the strength that you need. I feel like there's really this importance of connecting with nature right now. Right now you might be dealing with sort of a harsh individual in your life, okay? This is a masculine energy, okay? And when we're speaking in terms of these energies, king, queens, you know, her, him, don't get locked into any of that, okay? Apply it as it fits for you in your life. I'm reading for a huge collective here, okay? So everybody has a different story and they're going to tune into these energies in different ways. This energy is like a very strong, assertive energy, masculine energy, associated with the signs of Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And it also could be a dark-haired individual with dark eyes, okay? This energy can be kind of cold, okay? It can be very harsh, you know? It also can have some element of law involved, okay? Now, that doesn't have to be legal law, although it very well could be. You know, it could relate to some kind of court case. It could relate to some kind of legality, dealing with some kind of authority figure, okay? But it also kind of represents karmic law too. So you might be dealing with an individual who's had some harsh words for you. They've delivered you some harsh truth. And, you know, there's this real kind of like feeling of stalemate with this individual, where there's this place of not being able, you know, to kind of go beyond a certain head-butting point, okay? This is what I'm getting, a head-butting point. I got like this ram energy came in for some reason, even though this is associated with the signs, with the air signs, okay? So this is why you can't get locked into that. But it does help you tap into the energy of the card, okay? Air signs, it's all about intellect, right? It's like what's going on is like, you know, there's too much getting into the head and letting this lead everything instead of like really dropping into the heart, you know, and this is causing like this feeling of being cut off from the emotional aspect of your situation and this individual that you're dealing with. Let's see what's going on with this King of Spades energy. Why is there this feeling of like kind of being cut off, or you know, some harsh words being exchanged, some harsh truths being told? This is a karmic, you know, situation that you're dealing with here, meaning that there are, you know, things to resolve, and these things to resolve aren't always from this life, you know, depending on your belief system, you know. I see that there's been a lot of confusion in this situation. You're trying to figure out your options, like what do I do? What's the right choice? How do I move forward? And this here, the Seven of Hearts is here to kind of let you know, like, not all that glitters is gold, all right? So this might also be the reason why things have kind of come to that, like, stalemate, why things are kind of in this, like, frozen state, right? And here's that time message, right? Like, you're ready to go, but just when you're ready to go, things are put on hold. The brakes are put down, okay? There's a reason for that, all right? Sometimes you need space so you can really look at things clearly, all right? When we're looking at this, you know, Seven of Hearts energy, we're also looking at a very much like a Neptunian energy here, okay? Where illusion, you know, can run rampant. And we can have a tendency to, you know, kind of go off into the ethers and in that process wander off into the alfalfa and get lost, right? Because we lose that grounding cord, all right? So remember, come back down to earth. Look at things as they are. Allow there to be this space. Allow there to be this stalemate. Allow there to be this pause for the brakes to be put on, okay? Maybe there is too much fast forward motion, and there's a reason why it needs to kind of like slow its roll, all right? There's something here that you're not seeing in this situation with that Seven of Hearts, and you want to make sure that when you do make your choice in moving forward, whatever you choose, that you're choosing wisely and that you're not investing in some proverbial wooden nickel, okay? Remember that not all that glitters is gold. Just because it looks good on the surface, it doesn't mean that, you know, what's going on beneath that surface is anything you necessarily want to contend with, especially when you've been through a lot already and you're already in a phase in your life where what you're really needing at this time is stability, like stability, grounding, foundation. Like, this as a whole has been coming in for the Earth Sign Collective for a while, but I feel it's a very pertinent message for the Taurus Collective right now. And, you know, I feel like a lot of it for you just has to do with, you know, staying in the same place is really hard for you right now, because there's a lot of things about where you are that brings up memories for you. And that kind of ties you to certain energies that you feel like you need a distance from, in a sense. Like, you probably have a strong desire just to get out there and explore, because you kind of feel like you've been stuck in the same pond for a while. And I feel like, you know, there's this desire to, you know, as much as you want the security and the stability, you also want to be able to kind of have the best of both worlds. You want to be able to also explore and, you know, bring some new energy into the mix. And I feel like in particular, you're wanting to network more. You're wanting to expand your social circle. You're wanting to connect with some new people and have some fresh energy and see what kind of opportunities that invites into your life. Also the desire to just travel, you know, experience things from a different point of view. And in a sense, it's kind of like about getting a geographical cure, right? Where it's like, I wonder what it would be like for me if I was living in a different area. You might even want to be doing some traveling just to explore. Woo! Oh, hold up. Was a trip canceled? That King of Spades energy, he just flew off the table and landed on the ground. Took that shit, threw it on the ground, said there ain't gonna be no trip. I don't know, maybe you had something planned with somebody. Yeah, I see this was like kind of a hope for a new beginning in a situation financially, okay? Is really what I'm seeing is the kind of the theme here with this Ace of Pentacles energy, okay? It's also a timing card, all right? This Ace of Diamonds, it relates to Pentacles, it relates to finance, you know, all things related to money, okay? Get in the bag. Maybe, you know, you had some plans to, you know, do some traveling, explore your options, see where maybe you could expand your career options too. Maybe this was an opportunity to kind of explore a partnership, a project, working with somebody on something, and also part of just like establishing that security in your life. But there was kind of been like, it's on hold. Like, this trip isn't going to happen right now. Like, this forward motion in this regard isn't going to happen right now. It's going to happen. You know that with the Ace of Pentacles. Like, there's going to be a fulfillment in you getting that, you know, fresh start, you know, financially, really building that monetary security in your life. Like, that's coming in. But it looks like there's a holdup with it and a delay, you know? You have to wait a little bit. It looks like more springtime that'll be coming in for you. Yeah, and we see with that, with this Three of Hearts energy, that this could be a time of great celebration because, you know, you did get this finances coming in that gave you what you were looking for to actually fund an enterprise is what I'm getting. I forgot I put him on the deck. Yeah, you know, but I feel like this energy sort of needs to dead. Yeah, because it's funny. As long as you're attached to whoever this individual is, maybe you were considering them as a partner on a project, this King of Spades energy. It really looks like there needs to be an ending here. You need to dead this with this 10 of Spades energy in terms of partnering with this person on anything related to, like, you know, boosting your financial, you know, stability. Because it looks like, you know, this person is tied to the opposite. This Five of Pentacles energy is like a lack, you know? It's a lack of this financial stability. Sometimes there's this interesting thing that can happen if your energy is connecting. And I did get this like karma piece that came in, right? And this is sometimes the way that karma can work out. Sometimes if you're trying to mesh your energy with the wrong person, you know, to partner with, you'll feel the effect of that in this inability for you to move forward in an empowering way where you can really get your own security, you know, your own stability, your own financial foundation, you know. You'll find that your ability to like produce abundance gets blocked. Now, it's not like this is like a conscious thing that this individual is doing, okay? It's just that their energy does not support you moving into expansion in your life, okay? When you think of abundance, it's an energetic currency, okay? It's not just in the form of money. It's also in just the flow of energy in your life, the opportunities that it brings your way, okay? So if you are aligned with a karmic energy, okay, where you're burning off some fucking shit, you're in middle of some dharma, you know, clearing out some shit that you collected in the past, whether that was in this life, okay, or in a past life, it can really dam up your manifestation powers and it can slow you down, all right? It can slow you down. But this is not the right person to partner with on a project. I see that partnering with this person, with this, you know, Five of Diamonds energy, the Five of Pentacles, it's going to leave you in a place of feeling like it was just a waste of time and a waste of your investment because of the financial loss that's going to be associated with it. Let's get some more information about that. That's an unusual message. Let's get some more information, you know, about this project and what can move it forward. You know, what needs to come in to support the furthering of this project, this new direction to, you know, what's going to lead to that Ace of Pentacles this wanted to flip over. Okay, we do see that there is a partnership, okay, that is coming in, that is aligned with where you need to go, okay, with this Two of Wands energy. I'm not getting so much, though, that what you need is a partner in business. I feel like what you need for your project is an investor, okay? And so as I'm sinking into this, I think of, have you kind of like moved out of the stubbornness of your like mindset that this can only come about in this particular way, you know? Have you kind of stepped outside of your box and thought of different ways that you could get investors for this thing that you want to create, like maybe a Kickstarter fund, you know? You could offer something to people, you know, for being an investor in this project that you want to get off the ground. I feel like there's something that inspires you that you want to, you know, create in your life that's going to be an avenue of financial fulfillment. But in order to do that, there's like this idea you have that you need a partner, you know, like you need to get into a business partnership. And I kind of feel like this could actually be a complication for you. This is what's coming in. Yeah, ooh, you know, look at what we got here. You know, we got this Ace of Spades energy. And it's actually, you know, really a sign that you need to dead this shit. You know, you need to dead this idea of feeling like you can't build something on your own. There's a great power, you know, that comes in really taking a risk to stand on your own 2 feet and make something happen all on your own, you know. It's an awakening process in and of itself. Yeah, you know, because it's interesting with this Joker energy. It's like, I feel like if you partner with somebody, then, you know, it's sort of like the laugh's gonna be on you because these people, you know, aren't taking things as seriously as you know, and you're really very driven about what you want to create at this time in your life. You have a lot of purpose behind what you're looking to call into being, and you're kind of like dealing with people who aren't really taking it seriously. You know, so if you don't take yourself seriously enough to be able to just, you know, pour your energy into it on your own and get creative, you know, think outside the box about how you can get the finances you need for this. And look, see, this is what you need to do. This is wish fulfillment. If you step out on your own, if you believe in your own dream, if you believe in your own vision, if you get creative, if you think outside the box, and look at things from a new angle about how can you get this thing off the ground, you know? Maybe that means you don't go for the, you know, the full, you know, shebang right out the gate, okay? Maybe it means you need to start more humbly and you build this more slowly. But if you go on your own, there's going to be absolutely no tainting or compromising of your vision. Okay? And so this really allows the purity of what you want to bring forward into the world, your voice, right? Your creative energy to really come front and center. And this is what brings you the reward. This is what brings you the financial reward. This is what brings you that feeling of self-satisfaction, of, you know, arriving at that place where, you know, you actually brought your vision into reality and manifested it. yeah, again, like this message is really strong for you, you know. Bottom of the deck energy, I just want you to see this, okay? That Ace of Pentacles, you know, you need to be aware if you partner with somebody on, you know, a business project, on a business, you know, there's going to be things happening that are not above board. You're gonna get ripped off in this situation with this Seven of Spades, I said. Seven of Spades. You know, you need to get paid, okay? This is somebody who's gonna take more than their share, all right, with this Seven of Spades energy. Seven of Spades relates to Seven of Swords in the tarot. It's a sneaky energy, all right? It's like the dude looking over his shoulder as he's running off with all the swords, okay? You're gonna feel fucking ripped off, all right? Get this new beginning for yourself. You can do it. You can do it for yourself. You can launch this business project on your own, you know? You know, you can step into this like Queen of Hearts energy where you really move into that kind of like that Empress energy that's associated with the sign of Taurus. You know, Libra too, they share it. Both Libra and Taurus, you know, and it's interesting because Libra came up in this, right? With that King of Swords energy. Both Libra and Taurus share the ruler Venus, okay? And it's all about that Empress energy. You know, step into your Empress energy. And I don't care if you identify as a man, like step into your Emperor energy, all right? That's when you've really balanced all those elements, okay? Of all four queens, all four kings within yourself. You've earned, you know, the sword of discernment, you know, the ability to cut things off that don't serve you, the strength to speak your truth and to be clear and decisive in your actions, okay? You've earned that Ace of Wands, you know, the ability to move forward with passion and purpose and to receive that divine inspiration that you carry forward in your earth walk and what you bring into creation, you know? You have gained that, you know, Cups energy, you know, that Ace of Cups that's all about just fully entering that stream of creativity, abundance, you know, the ability to give and receive, which is the key. It's the key to abundance, is that reciprocity, you know, go with the flow, go where you feel the flow is a natural ebb and flow of this moving of energies, you know, what you come out comes back in and it washes over you just like, you know, the waves wash over the shore, and it nurtures you and it fills you back up, and then you're able to give more of your creative energy out into the world. That's that Ace of Cups energy, okay? And then we got the Ace of Pentacles energy, which is all about that Queen of Pentacles energy, which represents, you know, the sign of Taurus, which is all about taking all of those elements and rooting that shit, you know, into material reality through the activation of spirit, you know, by being aligned with your higher vision, by being aligned with your purpose and letting that funnel through you and come forward clearly in the world, you know, and to be actually manifested into your reality, to activate your manifestation powers. Partnering is going to block your manifestation, Taurus, you know, when it comes to your vision, when it comes to your business objectives. Partnering is going to block your manifestation powers, because right now life is calling you to step up into some bigger shoes and manifest your own vision, to stand in the truth of it. It's going to be a medicine for you. You need to understand this. As soon as you align with that energy and you move forward with your passion and your purpose, okay, on your own, it brings you into this beautiful Nine of Pentacles energy, okay? You earn that financial abundance, that sustenance, that security in and of yourself, and you move to this beautiful place of just overflowing, overflowing in your life, where you feel an abundance of satisfaction and fulfilled in and of yourself. This is such a great message coming in for you all. Yes, be willing to take the long, slow route and build it slowly with this Jack of Diamonds energy. It's the promise of fruition. It just moves a little bit slower, okay? It goes on its own timeline. And be grateful for the times when it's slower, because this allows you to sink into your experience and do some of that, letting go of the old life that you're still in the process of shedding. And then you'll get moving forward, okay? With that car revving. Yeah. Build your dream with this 8 of Pentacles energy. Pour your creativity into it and believe in your vision, because your success is absolutely assured. But do it on your own. I believe in you, Taurus. Go get that shit.